And tonight we're learning the State Department of Public Utilities is launching an investigation into delivery charges on electric and gas bills. According to the DPU, they're working to find ways to limit energy costs under their control, including by evaluating whether certain charges should be eliminated, consolidated, or be redesigned as a fixed charge. The DPU will also be weighing maximum limits on how much certain charges can go up from month to month. Announcing this move, a DPU commissioner said they hope their findings, quote, shed new light on rate making for the public.